Hey guys, it's Evan here and welcome back to another video, and today I'm bringing you guys something I am really excited for, a project I have been chugging along at for the last couple of months. This is another update video on my original custom classic design. So let's go ahead, get on into showing you guys this thing. Alright, so here it is guys, that old original custom classic that I did a handful of years ago. God, I think I started this thing, back in 2015 maybe, so it's been a while that I've owned this suit, and now you're probably wondering, well, what's different with this one now? I've puff painted it. This entire suit, all the web lines have been puff painted, even on the mask, everywhere, all the way down to the boots. This is something I've been working on for the last couple, maybe like the last month or two, I think. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen the progress I've been making on this thing. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at some of these details. So yeah, like I said, all web lines are painted everywhere. I've also outlined the front spider. I will get to that in a second. But yeah, all the web lines here have all been done in black. I do 2 layers when I do these. So the first layer kind of gets it down, gets the paint. It will tend to seep into the costume whenever I do it. I know some people are able to do it with 1 layer. For me, I don't know what it is. Every time I paint something, the first layer of paint seeps into the costume. Then I do a second layer, which really gives it that raised, textured feeling throughout all the webs. It's the same way on the mask. The mask was actually the first bit I did for this. And then, of course, moved on to the suit, painted everything. You know, got the gloves outlined here. Of course, the boots. We're going to get to the boots in a second. But yeah, this entire thing is puff painted. I'll flip it over in a minute here just to show you guys that. And yeah, I'm honestly really proud of this work. This is something I never expected to do for the suit, but then I sat down and I was like, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to try this out. So looking at the boots were something new that I actually tried out this time. I don't think I've ever actually painted a costume with shoes that were already installed. And one of the things that I noticed about this costume was when I paint stuff, it tends to be laid flat. I pin it down to a piece of foam board or cardboard, and that's how I get the shape. The boots were different because there's no good way to lay these down flat. So what I wound up doing here was I took 2 t-shirts, rolled them together, and stuffed them into the actual shoe itself, which actually helped this whole boot keep its form. And it made puff painting it really simple, actually, believe it or not. And then the shoes themselves, the shape is held by some newspaper that I always tend to keep in the shoes to help them keep their form. And of course, you're going to see some scuffs on here. I mean, this suit is like, what, 5-6 years old at this point? I've had this suit for a while. It has seen some wear and tear, so you're going to kind of get that naturally. And then, of course, really quick, here's the back of the costume. Got that custom back spider that I designed and then had made by Moran when I commissioned this pattern from him. All I did for the black spider here was something I've been doing with a lot of costumes, which is outlining stuff in black. Not doing red, because red blends a little weird, but outlining it in black really helps make the sections of this costume pop out. And then, of course, you got the back of the neck here, back of the belt on the U-zipper, all that jazz. Alright, so this is actually being shot a handful of weeks after I did that original video. You can see I actually filled in the front spider. This looks so much better than the original one. I just used metallic black puff paint, which comes out a little more gray. I love this look. It's what I've used for the web lines on the TASM 2, if you're ever looking for a paint to use for that. But yeah, like, oh my god, this makes it stand out so much better from the rest of the suit, just because that whole print is kind of dark. The spider I always found kind of blended in, and this just, ooh, that makes it stand out and shine, and god, it is so pretty. There is still one more thing I have to do, which won't be shown off in this video, but I'm going to go around and outline the entire front spider, just in a little more black, just to make that spider pop a little more. Alright, so here we go. Admittedly, this is a couple of weeks later after I filmed the original video, but it's actually a good thing that I did that, because now I have the front spider entirely painted up, as well as all the web lines. Now I'm going to throw the gloves and mask on here in just a second, but I wanted to give you guys just kind of general look of how the entire suit looks once it's on me. God, I am just absolutely loving the shine that this front spider gives. Just to give a better, closer look at that. So this is done in, like I said, metallic black puff paint. Basically just did little lines, and as I did that, eventually filled in the entire front spider. Like I said before, I am still intending to outline this in some black, just so it pops a little bit better, separates the spider itself from the actual red. And, you know, like I said before, all web lines, entirely puff painted. Can't really see them, but the boots are puff painted as well, and so is the mask. And I think the only thing I would really change about this costume right now is I would maybe make the front spider go up a little higher on my chest. This one's a little bit low. It kind of sits right where my pecs would kind of be, I guess. But yeah, it would be nice to have it just a little higher up, maybe around right here on the chest if I were to ever redo this costume. Anyways, with that, I'm going to throw the gloves on, I'm going to throw the mask on, and show you guys how this thing looks all suited up. Alright, and here we go. Here's how I look entirely suited up in this costume, ready to go. Now, yes, I am using my Superior Spider-Man Faceshell and lens set with this. This is the black set that I have by KACosplayTech. Now, why am I using the black set of lenses with this? Well, this suit has always been very inspired by the Superior Spider-Man costume. So I figured, why not use this shell on a suit now, before I have an actual Superior costume, which I will have hopefully in a year or two. We'll figure out when I get to that. But, yeah. Here's how the entire thing looks on me. And, God, you know what? This was one of my first custom costumes, and it feels good to finally have it ready to go, all painted up. Don't know what I'll use it for, but, you know, it's just that sense of completion and finally having it done. Also give you guys a look at the back there. Love this back spider. This is a custom back spider I actually came up with. Anyways, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feels really cool to finally have this costume done. I might make some more modifications here or there in the future. I've been thinking about maybe puff painting the blue sections. Not sure yet. It's not going to happen right away, but I don't think I'm getting rid of this suit anytime soon. You know what? This suit is, you know, along with a little bit of wear and tear, this is my original custom classic suit. So it's just one of those costumes where it's like, I don't think I really want to get rid of it. And as always, don't forget to check out my other social media links. Those are all down in the description below, especially my Twitter and Instagram. I post for those way more often than I post here on YouTube. And if you like what you see here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Got more videos coming hopefully soon. And with that, remember to stay frosty, and I'll see you all in the next video.